What's up, my Madden Rebuild Warriors? My name is David, and today I'm bringing you a fun little video on the run and shoot playbook. Now, we've just talked about the Panthers the other day and how they ran the run and shoot playbook in slow sim for our franchise's 18 rebuild. And today we're going to try to see if we can get it to work better with a better quarterback, running back, wide receiver group in a quick sim format. Now, here's the thing you need to know about this. It's a run and shoot playbook, and you can't put the run and shoot in your offensive playbook. You have to do it a certain way if you're going to quick sim it. Now, it's very similar to how you do it with slow sim. It's like a hybrid style of quick sim. So how we have to do this is go into play full game, go to advanced settings. You got to move it over like you do for slow sim or quick sim, run and shoot, and then hit start the game, and then just immediately go in and sim to the end of the game, and that's pretty much your quick sim. Now, why are we doing this playbook? Because we want to see if we can do a better job of replicating the stats that we had in this Panthers rebuild. Let's go here and take a look. So where Mingo and Terrace Marshall were lined up in this playbook for slow sim, help produce Terrace Marshall Jr. having led the league in receptions. He had 123 receptions. He was second in yards, 8 touchdowns. And Mingo, where he was lined up all season, he went over 104 yards and 1,100 yards. Hardman did okay on the outside. So did Burton and McMillan. They kind of were in and out of the lineup. But I think if we do the Chargers, which we are going to do, you got 4 wide receivers that are good enough to be on the field at all times. So I want to see if you can get the run and shoot playbook to be a playbook that actually wins games, because the Panthers only went 4 and whatever. They weren't very great, but they definitely put up the stats as far as yardage. So like the playbook threw for like 325, 350 yards a game, pretty much. It just didn't put up the points. It didn't sustain. And I want to see if we can get this playbook to win. We got Herbert and Austin Eckler here, great quarterback and running back. And then you got Mike Williams on the outside and Quentin Johnson on the outside. Where Palmer's at, he plays the Mingo role, and Keenan Allen plays the Terrace Marshall role. And then not only does it matter where they are on that part of the depth chart, but it matters that the Mingo role is where Palmer's at on the slot wide receiver, and Keenan Allen's in the Terrace Marshall spot in the slot wide receiver. And Keenan Allen and Palmer kind of serve as like the tight end check down parts, but that Keenan Allen spot got a lot of receptions, and I want to see if we can duplicate that with a better team and a better offense in a quick sim type of format. So we're going to do this together. We're going to do the first game together, show you how it's done, and then we're going to quickly get through this season, because it's going to take a minute. To go this way all through a season. But I will stop along the way to point out, how the playbook's doing and stuff like that. Definitely stop at the midway point of the season. But here I'm showing you how we have to do this. Jump forward. It's on fast speed. End of game. Already got a touchdown. Tie game. Up 17-10. Tie game. Just a quick touchdown. Look at this. Oh boy. 31 points.
Well, CD, always a little extra
That's what
excitement
I'm
for
talking
week
about.
one, and one of our early window
Take a
games
look at
here
the
in week
stats
one on a
together.
Sunday comes to a close. Good to be
Justin
back in the
Herbert,
booth with you, my friend.
266,
And it's
4
good to be back in the
touchdowns,
booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's
10
going to
rushes
start the
for
season
Justin
1-0,
Herbert.
right?
That's
Half the
crazy.
league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to
So,
build
yeah,
off of
only the
that opener.
4 wide
And how
receivers
many
on the
coaches
field at the
tell us
same
every
time.
single
Quentin
year,
Johnson had 2
you make your
touchdowns.
most
Keenan
progress
Allen,
between week 1 and week 2.
Mike Williams.
We'll see
All
how
right, so they
both of these
threw to
teams
the outside a
progress
lot
the
more in
rest of the
this.
season.
So for the Chargers, they begin the
Bosa
new
had a
year
big game.
1-0 as they
Asante
come out
Samuels,
victorious here.
78% passing completions. I thought the yardage would be higher, but we'll take it. Now, I'm also training the throw to what seems to be the weakness of the defense as we get a nice little upgrade here for Asante Samuel Jr. I do have injuries off. See if we get some more staff points here. Trying to build these guys up the best I can. I got my coaches set so that we get some boost to our players for sure. All right, well, that's game one. We got a win. We got a win. And that's all we can ask for. Let's get in advance here. And I'll show you what I mean by training. Ooh, we got a weekly award. Hell yeah. Bosa. Oh, it was Bosa. That's funny that Bryce Young got a weekly award in week one. Alright, this is what we're going to do as far as training. So we're taking away the deep pass. And we want to train throw short. See what one works the best. Now, we just did deep passing on that one. So maybe this will help better. We want that 400 yards offense. And we want 350 yards passing. Good stuff. Start our training. So, training is important, and I believe training playbooks matters, especially some playbooks, they work best if you train to attack the defense's weaknesses, and sometimes they need to be a specific training every week. Like last year, the Baltimore Ravens, it's like a pistol read option playbook. For some reason, it performed the best in the quick sim when you train to stop the blitz. I have no idea why, but that's the way it worked. Let's do some upgrades. All right, well, as I do these upgrades, we'll start simming through the season, and I'll stop along the way to show you anything I think is worth noting. Maybe stop every 4 weeks or halfway through the season, depending on what we need to look at. All right, I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. All right, so we are at the week 5 bye, and we're going to look at some standings, some stats. How about that? Justin Herbert, week 4, got Offensive Player of the Week for the AFC. This playbook is cooking, I think. Let's take a look at the standings. 4-0, baby. Is it a viable playbook? I think so. It's early in the morning. We're drinking some coffee. Second in the league in points, I believe. That said. Now, I recorded this a while ago, so Please bear with me. I got the glasses in. Glasses on because the contacts aren't in. Yeah, we're getting decent points here. I like it. These menus would be very helpful if they went a lot faster. So, Justin Herbert's second in the NFL with 1,115 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Quite the percentage of 72% passing. Austin Eckler's not doing shit, but Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Palmer, and Quentin Johnson all over 200 yards. Receiving, not bad. See where that sits compared to the rest of the NFL. Catch-wise, Mike Williams, right outside the top 5. And then, there we go, Keenan Allen in the top 10 in yards. Not bad. What is going on with the Panthers? Jesus. Quentin Johnson, what's that, top 5 in tied top 5 for touchdowns. Offensive yards were 7th, defensive were 24th. Points scored were 1st. Wow. And points allowed 8th. Remember, Chargers defense is not the best defense to start a season in Madden 24. All right, so that's a look at the first 4 weeks. Let's get to the next 4-week mark, which is week 10. We are 6-2. The offense is an 87 overall. Just sitting behind the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 8-1. We're 6-2. I'll take it. The Chiefs are the Chiefs. Looks like we're the top wildcard team here. Not bad. Just ahead of the Bengals, who are leading their division. Points scored, we're number 3 now. Take a sip while the menu loads. Weekly awards. We got another weekly award for Justin Herbert. 359 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. That is quite the performance. If you had him on DraftKings in week number 9, you absolutely went bananas. So putting up some gaudy numbers here with the run and shoot playbook. Look at the schedule. See what we did here in this stretch. 2 losses out of the bye, which is not unfamiliar to us with how buys worked in slow sim. But, oh my God, just destroying the Jets. 42 points. I think we actually had a really good defense. We'd be possibly a game or 2 better than we are right now. 8th offensive yards, still around 18th mid for defensive yards. We dropped to 2nd in scoring, and we're 23rd in points allowed. So defense is still kind of what it is. Does that say 1st in touchdown passes and yards? I believe it does. 24-4, 5 rushing touchdowns. Who's this Justin Herbert guy? Getting in some rushing touchdowns. Mike Williams. Oh, look at this. All of our guys over 500 yards. Quentin Johnson, 8 touchdowns. A lot of 6s and 5s there. Doing well. Let's see how we do compared to the rest of the league. Catch-wise, usual suspects. Josh Palmer, number 4, followed by Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. Josh Palmer. Oh my God. They're all in the top 10. But yards-wise, let's say a little bit different. Yeah, you got Mike Williams in the top 10. Quentin Johnson, I believe, is just outside the top 10 with Keenan Allen. Touchdown-wise, Dalton Kincaid has 10. Quentin Johnson's right there. All right, he's in the top 5. And it kind of fades off there. Well, you know, when Justin Herbert's running the ball in 5 times, it's going to take away some of these wide receivers' touchdowns. All right, so that's the look at the next 4-game stretch. That's 2 stretches here. We're up to 8 games of data. Now let's get into the next 4-game stretch, which brings us to week 14. Dropping off a little bit here. We're 7-5, still chasing the Chiefs. We are in the playoff hunt. As you can see, we played the Chiefs in the first round. That's not good. Actually, having coffee and these slow menus kind of works. I mean, rest of the league's pretty mid, so we're looking okay as far as getting to the playoffs. Second in the league in points, right there with the Chiefs and the Ravens. Defense is terrible. Yeah, I mean, we have to outscore opponents. That's not good. I think we fixed this defense, man. We're 9-3 maybe right now. Yeah, we had 3 straight losses to the Lions, Packers, and the Ravens. Beat the Patriots. Boring game, but we beat them. Let's take a look at the stats. First in offensive yards. Okay. Following on defense, 28th overall. Points scored were 4th. I don't understand this. Points allowed were 29th. Alright, so we have a terrible defense. Justin Herbert's first in yards, probably first in touchdowns with the 30-4. What a ratio there. Austin Eckler catching up to 1,000 yards. Justin Herbert hasn't put any more rushing touchdowns in the end zone, but I really think by the look of these numbers here, we're going to end up with 4 1,000-yard wide receivers. Keenan Allen now has 10 touchdowns. Quentin Johnson hasn't caught one in a while. So these kind of these wide receivers are like jockeying back and forth for catches and yards and who has big stretches and who doesn't. Justin Jefferson's having a phenomenal year. Palmer's right behind him. 20 catches behind him. But you got three players in the top 10 in catches. About yards. Mike Williams, there's top 3. Keenan Allen, top 10. Palmer, I think that's just inside the top 10. And then Keenan Allen with double-digit touchdowns. So, looking pretty good there. Justin Herbert leading the league in yards by a good amount. Mac Jones. Mac Jones is... What's going on with some of these playbooks in the sim? Yeah, but Herbert 30-4, it's really good. Like 71% completion percentage. I'll take it. What else we got going on here? Yeah, just looking at the numbers some more. In-season awards, yearly awards. Justin Herbert leading the league as MVP voting. I'll take it. Offensive Player of the Year. Quentin Johnson. Best QB, of course. Justin Herbert, one of the favorites. Best wide receiver. Keenan Allen, number 2. Quentin Johnson, number 5. Joshua Palmer, number 9. That's fun. Corey Lindsley all the way at 9 for the best. Offensive lineman. Well, that's the third leg of the 4-game stretches. Let's get to the final few weeks of the season. All right, so we are at week 18. We just finished the next round of 4 games we simmed through. We are 10-6, facing off the Kansas City Chiefs. It's a rivalry game. We have a revenge game. I think we're in the playoffs right now, and if we win, we're definitely in. I'm not sure if we lose, but 10-6 for this playbook's pretty good. I can't wait to show you the stats. I'm not going to show you the stats this week and the next week, so let's play the game, quote unquote. Show you what I gotta do. Just do this every time. Customs, run and shoot.
It's
skip here. Pause button. Just so you know that I am doing the same playbook every time. I'm going to sim to the end of the game. Take a 3-0 lead. Chiefs now have a 7-3 lead. We come back and make it 7-6. 21. Oh man, they got a quick 21. We're getting field goals. Hey, we got a touchdown. And we lose 21-16. Well, not beating the Chiefs right now in this playbook.
These defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room.
Well, Quentin Johnson just gave us
so for Kansas City,
our 4th 1,000-yard wide receiver, so that's something.
With a sterling 15-2 record, and now
the Chiefs are absolutely rolling. They're 15-2. You know, it would help if we had a better defense. We're going to go into the advance together, for sure. I mean, that hurt our morale. Whatever. Hopefully that doesn't knock us out of the playoffs, because that would suck. But obviously, I mean, we won 10 games with this playbook, doing it just like this. 4 1,000-yard wide receivers. Pretty cool. All right, let's advance and see if we make it to the wild card round of the playoffs. And we do. We take on the Bills, who basically shut us out. That's fun. Why did I do this? You guys don't want to see this. We're going to play it cool, though. I think we're going to get knocked out. We don't have the defense to play against this team. But you never know. Stats-wise, Justin Herbert's number 1 in passing, 3rd in defensive or offensive touchdowns, 37. Austin Eckler's 32nd in NFL rushing. Mike Williams is the number 2 wide receiver in receptions and yardage. 4th overall offense. Defensive yards, 24th. Just imagine where we could be. We had a better defense. 4th in points scored. And 25th in points allowed. So we need to get better on defense. 37-7. Almost 4,800 yards passing. 622 attempts for Justin Herbert. He also had 512 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. Now, we definitely did not get this kind of production out of Bryce Young when we used it in our Panthers slow sim. Look at that. 3 100-yard wide receivers. Almost 3 guys with double-digit touchdowns. Pretty cool, man. It's viable. Eckler only caught 21 balls, so yeah, it definitely operates differently in the slow sim. I mean, our running backs got way more screens, and they caught a lot of screens. The under center screens were really bad. Let's look at Herbert compared to the rest of the league. I mean, even Mahomes was beat out. Josh Allen threw 41 touchdowns. Wow. But hey, and look, look how many more times he threw the ball than even Kirk Cousins. Chris McCaffrey, woo! See where the first quarterback is as far as rushing goes. Lamar got his 1,100 yards. Justin Jefferson with 137 catches. Wow. But Palmer and Williams are 1-2. Then Keenan. Yo, that's crazy. Ayuk, Gallup, Garrett Williams. Oh, wow. Well, that's cool. All right, let's see what awards. Herbert finished second, an MVP. Cool. Second in Offensive Player of the Year. Cool. Quentin Johnson took third in Offensive Rookie. Best QB. Third. Best wide receiver. Wow. Touchdowns mean something. I don't really care about defense. Alright, well. Let's put our... excuse me. Very, very, very early in the morning. And for some reason, talking early in the morning makes me yawn. We want free safety here. Building up the safeties. Do some training. And then we're going to get our first playoff game in. I'm gonna go... let's try inside run. Outside run worked a little bit. I don't know, we can... Tough. But still gonna try and do it. Five rushing touchdowns now, guys. We're not doing that. How about +2 passing? Okay. Alright, appreciate your patience getting ourselves ready. I haven't really found a secret sauce formula. Now, outside running was working kind of well, and then it lost to the Bills. So I'm trying inside running here. Oh man, Eckler. You know, Chargers really need some defensive interior linemen that really help a lot. Smoke Monday. One of my favorite names. Alright, boys and girls, my Madden Rebuild Warriors. It's playoff time. Let's see. Let's see what'll happen. Get the playbook changed. Run and shoot. That is correct. And advance. All right, Super Sim to the end. Chargers take a 3-0 lead. Make that a 6-0 lead, but Bills take well, this is looking like a game against the Chiefs. Not 3 field goals, 9-10. Got the ball again. Another field goal. Ooh, a touchdown, 19-10. Oh, we get the game.
Is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
How about that? The defense shows up.
Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there.
What a defensive effort here.
Today gets them one step closer.
Training inside zone, inside run help. Still threw for 293 yards. A touchdown. No, Eckler's really not getting it done, but Herbert is. A lot of read option. Quentin Johnson, big game here in the playoffs. All right, look at that. We made it to the second round of the playoffs. Khalil Mack with 5 sacks. Coming up huge. What a win. We continue on. The run and shoot playbook is a viable playbook. Who knew it? Do some upgrades. I mean, we're gonna go and see if we can win a championship. We can build a team to win. Heck yeah, guys. What's our coaches getting? We getting a boost? Yeah, we're getting boosts. The first of many. Come on. Don't take forever, because people are trying to not be bored by this shit. Alright. We can advance. We're going to the division round of the playoffs as a wild card team. Beat the 14-3 Buffalo Bills. One of the best teams in the NFL. Anything can happen in the playoffs. That is for sure. And we get a rivalry week against the Kansas City Chiefs. Another one, our third meeting of the season. Khalil Mack gets our defensive player of the week for the AFC in the playoffs with 5 sacks. Heck yeah. We don't care about hard hitting, guys. We want play recognition. We need it. What else we got? Hot opponent, of course. They beat us twice in the regular season. We're going to be confident. Insulting will not do, in my opinion. We got to train. Do we care about what happened in the other games? I mean, chalk. Ravens won. I mean, Steelers winning. A little bit of an upset. Chiefs on the bye. Yeah, we pretty much saw this happening. Wow, the Rams beat the Eagles. Eagles suck. That playbook sucks, guys. Weekly strategy. Doing this together. And the short pass. Run inside. Is that the secret sauce? What did we do last time? 5 touchdowns. 400 yards. Allow 20 or less. 2 passing touchdowns. That's what we did last time. Training. Hey, let me know if you're going to use this playbook. I want to know. Do you think this is a cool playbook to use? Is this annoying on how you have to do it to use it? Why is this guy so slow, by the way? I've never even heard of this guy. But he's like the slowest starting player in the entire NFL. Is he like an undersized linebacker? He's so slow. All right. After all that, we're finally ready to go. Inside running. Are you gonna take us? Are you gonna take us to the promised land? Run and shoot. Ready to go. Atlanta defense. On the road. It's tough. It's a tough matchup. But we're gonna do it. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. We upset the Chiefs. They take a quick 7-0 lead. But we tie them up. And they immediately regain the lead and get another touchdown. Yeah, we got our field goal. But we got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Oh, man, we just can't keep up, can we? 42-25. 32-42. So we put up the points. Just couldn't hold their offense from scoring. Herbert, 357 yards, 3 touchdowns. Mahomes, 329 and 3 touchdowns. We need defense. We need defense to slow down Chiefs a little bit. And Herbert probably picked through a pick 6.
But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find the way
3 touchdowns and a rushing touchdown, 28 yards. Keenan Allen could be moving on. He will be moving on. Mike Williams, 6 yards, 2 touchdowns. Well, we gave it an effort. I'm kind of pleased. I think we can definitely build this team. I mean, hey, we got to the playoffs. And we won a playoff game. So stick around for part 2. We're going to go through an off season, and we're going to try to get this team to win a Super Bowl using the run and shoot playbook. Can it be done? It will be done. All right. Thank you for watching. See you for part 2 very soon.